Good afternoon. This incredible story takes place in an English tavern in the days of Camelot, the Camelot we all know and love. The charmed kingdom ruled by King Arthur and his knights of the Round Table. Within our rustic wooden tables and chairs, a long bar with ale mugs and wooden barrels filled with wine and ale. Mingling inside is an assortment of common folk, drinking, arguing, and laughing, along with three knights cheerfully boasting night 1, night 2, and night 3. Sit at the center table. Then two servant girls are prancing around the table. Off in a dark corner of the tavern sits a lone stranger, cloaked in a hooded robe. As the song concludes, Leo and Rupert enter the alleyway. Jason, distracted by their arrival, loses sight of the elderly bum slipping away. "Sir, tell me your name. Where are you?" Jason moves quickly in search of the missing bum. "Don't leave me!" "Boy, Leo, I've been looking for you." "And I you. I'm glad to see you're in one piece." "Shouldn't we be off? The bobbies are looking for us, Leo." "In a minute, Rupert. In a minute." "My ring. Do you have my ring, sir?" "No, I don't, but I know who he does." Soon we see Caesar's head peering from behind a wall. "Who is this person, and where shall I find them?" "Her name is Heloise. We left her last at the bookstore on 5th and Remington Avenue." "Heloise? Do you know her?" "She's the stepmother of the proprietor of the bookstore. Her name is Mandy." "I see you finally know her name." "Caesar's not going to like this, Leo. He's got other ideas for that ring, he does." "I don't care. It's time we did right and help Jason to get back what's his, I say." "But Caesar won't stand for it. You can't betray your friend." "Friend or no friend, I need a change in my life." "What are you talking? Where's that going to lead you? A man with no friends has nothing." "Maybe you're right, Rupert, but I'm taking a different direction." And how are you going to get there?" "I'm going to follow my heart." "That's crazy, Leo. You've gone over the falls this time." "We need to return to the bookstore and recover King Arthur's ring. Are you with me, Leo?" "Right you are, Jason. Let's be on our way." "Stop and think about what you're doing, Leo. This is no bloody quest. It's madness." "Oh, but it is. It is the greatest quest, for the future of King Arthur is at hand." "Rubbish! This is no quest, and you're certainly no bloody knights. You're just a couple of dirty bums like me." "No! I'm following my heart, Rupert. It seems crazy, but that's the beauty of it. The whole damn world's crazy, but now for the first time in my life I'm doing what I've always wanted. Why can't there be quest? Who says we're not knights? Why not? Are we not noble in our own right? To hell with other standards for success and failure, rich and poor. By God, I'm a knight in heart and soul, and I'm a knight, and I will fight for what is right. From this day forth I'm ruled by no other. I dare any man to affront my noble task, for surely he shall be brought low. For 'tis I, Sir Leo the Knight, protector of King Arthur's ring." We see Caesar dart off as the lights quickly drop to black. Act 1, Scene 4. The lights slowly rise on the bookstore, with Mr. Blanchard and Heloise standing at the counter. Mr. Blanchard is ringing the bell, bringing Edith down the staircase. I hear you, I hear you. Are you trying to make me go deaf? May we speak with Mandy, please? What's this about? I believe he just asked to speak to Mandy. I heard him. Now, what's this about? Well, it's a matter of scheduling. This is the day you're supposed to vacate the premise, and I'm here to make sure things go properly. You'll have to discuss this with Mandy. That's precisely why he's asking for her. Where is she? Why didn't you say so from the start? Look, we really don't want to be difficult. Is Mandy available or not? If I knew, I'd tell you, but I haven't the slightest idea where she's at. I don't like your attitude. Well, get over it then. I'm rather busy at the moment. You can stay or go for all I care, but I don't have another second to waste on you. Edith exits up the stairs. Why, you stubborn pet bull! Now, dear, don't allow yourself to get ruffled. She'll be out of our hair soon enough. Quickly barging into the bookstore is Caesar. There you two are. I got a few words for you. Calm yourself, my good man. There's no need to raise your voice. We hear you clearly. They're on their way. Coming to fetch that bloody ring on your finger. Coming? Who's coming? My ring? They can't do that. So, what is your purpose in offering this generous information? I think you might consider paying me what I've got coming for giving you a due warning. Not a single shilling, Mr. Blanchard. Can't you see he's playing us? On second thought, Heloise, I see there is a business arrangement that can be made. Business arrangement? What sort of business arrangement? I have a servant that needs feeling. What kind of service? Pest control. I'm no bloody bud crusher. Of course you're not. But your qualifications measure up for the task. What task? Stop beating around the bush and out with it. Mr. Blanchard reaches into his coat pocket, bringing forth a small revolver. What's this? A revolver. I'm no trigger man. You're bloody crazy. Mr. Blanchard pulls out a large envelope of money from his coat pocket. This can be yours. Let me hold it. Mr. Blanchard hands over the envelope of money, which Caesar quickly looks over. Do you like the way it feels? Why wouldn't I? It's my bloody money. Not unless you agree to my terms of service, it isn't. Let's just say, if I did decide to do this thing, what exactly is it I'm to do? I'd like for you to take care of a small nuisance. Are you asking what I think you're asking? Yes, I believe so. Who is it, Jason? I believe you've already met. You mean the boy from Camelot? That's the one. I don't like him much, but I can't see any reason to do him like that. What's he done to deserve it? Are you blind? Look at what you're holding. If you let to be 100, you'd never see that sum. Now stop being difficult and asking so many stupid questions.
Don't talk to me that way, you bloody witch!
Now, let's not lose our tempers. Be mindful that business arrangements like this don't pass your way very often. Why should you care about him anyway? He means nothing to you. This is your opportunity to profit for once in your life. Don't be a fool and let it pass you by. Mr. Blanchard puts the revolver in Caesar's hand. There you are. Be careful, it's loaded. Now find yourself a convenient hiding place, and whatever you do, aim carefully and don't miss. Caesar reluctantly follows his orders and disappears from sight. How do you know he won't shoot one of us? I took all the bullets except for one. So that leaves at least one of us standing alive, doesn't it, my dear? That's not much of a comfort. Rushing into the room from the rear is Mandy. How dare you barge into my bookstore? Correction, my bookstore. I'm here for my ring. Hand it over. I don't know what you're talking about. The bloody ring on your finger. Mr. Blanchard, what are you going to do about this? You took what is mine and I want it back. Well, I'm afraid you'll have to get over it because it's mine and it's staying on my finger. Hand it over, ye old witch, or I'll break it off. Who are you to be talking to me this way? Why, you're nothing but a dirty, low-down, flea-infested, welfare-sucking transient. How dare you talk to me this way? Entering the room from the rear is a shabbily dressed elderly bum from the alleyway. His arrival quiets the rest until he begins to sing.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Things may not always be what they seem. Look deep within, you'll discover just what I mean. Don't underestimate free spirits. Great minds come from all kinds, you see. Open your eyes, there's a much deeper reality. Don't base knowledge on the size of the college, it's just a fallacy. My dear woman, although I may be a little untidy around the perimeter of my stature, I can assure you that I have been educated by the great schools of the world. However, my life brought me too much money, greed, and superficiality. So don't be fooled, it's not how one is schooled, it's how much one can love with their heart, their heart. Don't make conclusions on just guesses. Try to make some room to see the light. Looks don't always show what one possesses. Now am I wrong, or am I right?
The formula E equals MC squared was the basis of a theory. Yes, it started right there. But the formula of love, we must be aware, it has quite a different meaning that you can't compare.
Look at me, I am plain and simple, yet I can see all the pain and sorrow. Can it be that you find true answers? We must all be ready to take chances.
Honesty's the only key to freedom.
It's all that really matters in the end. Sincerity is what we need to count on, and others on whom we know we can depend.
Look at me, look at me. I am plain and simple, yet I can see all the pain and sorrow. Can it be? Can it be that to find true
But the formula of love, we must be aware, it has quite a different meaning that you can't compare. The formula equals MC squared with the pieces of material as it's all right there. The formula of love, we must be aware, it has quite a different meaning that you can't compare. The formula equals MC squared with the pieces of material as it's all right there. But the formula of love, we must be aware, it has quite a different meaning that you can't compare.
You must look within to see the light. Don't judge a book by its cover. Things may not always be what they seem. Look deep within, you'll discover just what we mean.
Young or old is not the issue. Rich or poor, you can't compare. It's how much life you've lived, yes, that's the issue.
If you can love,
If you can feel